Today on Health, we'll be talking about kidney stones. Yes, we've heard about this severally. Some of us don't really know what it's all about. Some of us just know that, maybe it's just something that has to do with the kidney and all that. Yes, it is. But today I want to really tell you exactly what it's all about, give you some signs and symptoms to watch out for and what to do to prevent them. When we talk about kidney stones, we talk about the deposits of minerals and acid salts in the inner surface of your kidney. Alternative words or names for these are the renal calculi. We also have kidney stone disease. You have renal lithiasis. Now, we always get to encourage you, please, when you get yourself to the hospital, doctor calls on name where you no balance for your head. Ask question. Say, doctor, this one where you call and so, they call and say, wait. Yes, it might just be the medical name, or maybe the doctor it just came out from the doctor's mouth. Maybe it's just something that you know. Doctor calls, you hear only name for sick. Your heart cut so boom. Only name for sick, you heart palpitation. It's not good. It's good for you to be calm, and then you ask the doctor, like, doctor, this way they talk so. It means say wait. Let the doctor do well to explain it to you. And when we talk about the stones are classified by their location in the urinary system. You have their composition of crystal that we mentioned in the definition. You also have their size. They can be either large or small. So if it's large, it means that the symptoms and the signs have been there for quite a while, and you have been pampering it without necessarily doing anything with regards to it. You've not done anything with regards to it, and then it gets to grow till it gets big. Let's talk about the symptoms when it comes to this. The first things first, you have nausea and vomiting. You have pink, red, or brown urine. You have pain during urination. When we say pink, red, and brown urine, some of us will never ever notice. Why? Because we don't get to take our time to look at this thing. Most often, we get to encourage you, please, if maybe you have pains under your abdomen or your stomach and all that, and you want to pass out urine and you really feel too much pain, please do well to, the least you can do is to look at it. Like, why am I feeling pains while urinating? It's not something that was there. It's something that is just occurring or happening. So it's good for you to even peep your eye, just pass your eye to it and look. Maybe if you cannot see it, we encourage you, do this maybe in your little titty pay so you get to see it. Maybe you did it the first time and you did not notice. You come and do it the second time. We encourage you to do it maybe using a titty pay so you get to see exactly how the color looks like. So when you get to the hospital, you know exactly what you're telling the doctor during consultation. You also have severe pain on your side, on your back, especially below the ribs. You have pains that spread to the lower abdomen and the groins. That your lower abdomen right down there to maybe the vaginal section and the sanctuary. Yes, you also have cloudy or foul smelling urine. You have persistent urge to urinate, especially for people who might be pregnant. Yes, if you're looking maybe for the food of the womb, these are some of the signs. When you go to the toilet too much, you just start giving testimony that God has answered. Sometime it is not God that has answered. It's the hospital that is calling your name. Come for checkup. You also have fever, chills, and some infections that are very present. Let's talk about the causes when it comes to this. First things first, you have medications or supplements. Yes, most often we get to advise you, if you get to maybe want to take a particular kind of medication, do what know and note that this medication, the side effects are good for me. The side effects are not good for me. I can manage the side effects. When we talk about side effects, not all of them are good. Some of them you can manage, some you cannot manage. So if you cannot manage, brothers and sisters, please don't get involved or engage in the matter. You understand? Just drop it, lay low, and chukuma continue with your life jejely. We also have diet and hereditary factors. We get to encourage you day in, day out. Please do well to eat healthy, balanced diets. If you are not eating a particular thing, Make sure you complement it with something that is present. And these are the kind of things that we don't want our parents to pass down from generation to generation. And how can you break that cycle? If you get to know your family history, your background history of what has been happening to the family. It's not just about health. A lot can be going on in the family that you might just be that one person to be able to break the curse. We also have you not drinking enough water, like the adequate amount of water you are supposed to drink daily. Some of you go a day without even drinking maybe a glass of water. You also have decreased urine output, which is not good. Things like this are the things that we get to encourage you. Please drink water. Please eat well. Please lead a good lifestyle. Please do so. Please do so. Yet, it's like we are throwing waters on Deck's back. Like it or not, these are the little things that happens around us that we get to neglect and ignore a lot. But then, these are the things that get to face us right into our face, like hit us hard. Let's talk about the prevention when it comes to these. First things first is for you to be able to drink a lot of water. Yes, you eat less of red meat as it is not good for you. You also increase your intake of fiber. Whatsoever diet you want to maybe go for, do well to increase your diet intake. Eat low on a sodium diet, plus eat food and foods that are rich in calcium. Yes, you also be able to make your checkup, frequent checkup to the doctor. Yes, go there more often. Especially when you know that you have something that has to do with maybe your internal organs not functioning where you know. Please do well to go to the hospital often for checkup. Let's talk about the treatments when it comes to this. Yes, we have medications as always, which we encourage you to be as prescribed by the doctor. You have ultrasound shock waves. You have you to be able to drink a lot more water, plus the re-surgery that comes with this. Yes, we also have the home remedies that we get to encourage you day in, day out to do if the worst comes to the worst. Here we have the lemon juice and olive oil. For this, you take 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. You add the equal amount of table oil. That's 4 tablespoons of lemon juice, 4 tablespoons of olive oil, and then you mix well. And you drink the following mixture, followed with a plenty amount of water. You do this 2 to 3 times a day, up to 3 days. It's going to go a long way to help you have apple cider vinegar. You mix 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar and 1 teaspoon of honey in a cup of warm water. You drink this few times a day. Is going to go a long way to help you wash off these kidney stones. You can also try eating pomegranate. Try to eat 1 whole pomegranate or drink 1 glass of freshly squeezed pomegranate juice daily. This will help you go a long way to be able to stay healthy and safe. Yes, why you smile always? To frustrate the hell out of your enemy, because like it or not, some of these things are things that we really don't get to maybe have it like you've led all your life or lived all your life practicing, leading a good lifestyle, but then things like this still happen. It's true that some of it can be from your village people who want to frustrate your day, who want to frustrate your life. So she's smiling, so she's this. Even when you're going through all this trauma, put on a broad smile. When you put on a broad smile, confusion is their name. Yes, that's what we gathered for you on health today. Hope you got to learn something or pick out something that you got to maybe remind yourself of. Like it or not, things like you drinking a lot of water are things that we get to encourage you day in, day out to do. But yeah, some of us, it's not just going, we will not do it no matter what happens. No, you even get to forget that you've not had water for that day. Before we go maybe on our next jingle break, let's take these other participation. This